Hey everybody, today I'm going to make a video showing you my setup for 2015. This is how all my games are connected and what I'm playing. So, start with the TV, just a standard Toshiba CRT. Works fine for me. We'll go down here, wherever all the consoles are, or most of them. Have the Retron 3. I don't really play a lot of Super Nintendo and NES games. I don't have that many, so this works fine for me. Cable box, nothing special. Atari 2600. This is a very cool system. Only problem is that it's so old that it's unfortunately not working. So I'm going to see if I could get it to work. But, I mean, this thing is about 40 years old, so it might not even work. But, of course, the lovely wood grain right there. N64. Sega Genesis and Sega CD. By the way, that's what's showing you this lovely visual on the screen. I'm playing that music. That's the Sega CD load-up screen. When you don't even put in a game, it does this for you. So, next to that, the Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn is a very good system. I enjoy it a lot. This lets me play Japanese games on my US Saturn. And then next to that is a Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast is the last system that Sega ever made. And then the Nintendo GameCube. Now, now we'll go up to where I have all the power plugged in. Now what I've got for the power is this kind of office supply. You find these in a lot of offices. And basically what it's supposed to do is you plug in your computer and your monitor and your printer and all that stuff, and you plug it into the back and you can control it all here. But what I use it for is obviously my games. So, yep, so I can plug everything into there. Basically what I have is the 360, Wii, and PS2. And then these two are plugged into power strips. So, the Dreamcast, Saturn, N64, and GameCube are here. And then the Genesis, Retron, and 2600 are here. So, and if I want to turn any of these off, I just do that, save some power, and then if I want to play the 360, I just do that. These two are just power strips, and they're never really going to be on at once, so it's fine. This is, by that I mean that the GameCube is never going to be on at the same time as the N64. There's really no point, so. Up next is the DVDs. It's just my movie collection. I'm not going to bother. And then this is the 360, the PS2, as well as the Wii. I've got some of my cartridge games here. That's all my Genesis games. And then there's my N64 games. And my very tiny collection of Super Nintendo. Below that, oh, where's it? I opened the same drawer. It's like a bad magic trick. No, this is my NES games. That's my box copy of Super Smash Bros. It's in the wrong box, but whatever. And then I will show you, actually, over here is just where I keep my extra controllers in this box. And then up above you've got a PS2 driving wheel. Then that's just extra controllers, like extra Dreamcast and N64 controllers. And then I'll show you how everything is connected to the TV. The RF ones are obviously connected just to each other, which is nice about the RF. But then the composite, which is the yellow, red, and white, connected up through this switcher, so I can just push a button, switch between them. Buttons get stuck occasionally, but unfortunately for component, I don't yet have a switcher, so I still have to switch them by hand, but I will get that. And then over here is just a little pass-through. As you can see, it comes up from behind the TV, and basically this just lets me put in my plug-and-plays, which I like to play, and it makes it so I don't have to constantly keep switching them out. That's just a little pass-through. We have my disc-based games. So this is my GameCube games. Going into the boxed Genesis games that I have. There's one that didn't fit. My very tiny Sega Dreamcast collection. And then one Sega Saturn game. Another Dreamcast game. Xbox 360. Again, pretty small collection there. PlayStation 1 games. PlayStation 2. And then I have these little binders for just loose discs. I have one big box Sega Saturn game that's missed. Not really the best game on the Saturn, but I just wanted a big box and it was cheap, so. And then my Wii collection. Something I forgot to mention is that what I have on my walls, I just have, it's a Volkswagen bus hubcap. This is a pretty cool, let me turn off these lights here. There we go. This is a pretty cool kind of a matchbox set. Basically it's this little die-cast car, and then you see how it's kind of assembled. And then I have a Joker plaque, or a nice metal tin thing. And then, all the way on the other side, get a nice pan there, all the way on the other side, I see my Star Wars Episode 5, or Episode 7 poster. Very nice. And then I also have, next to, well, kind of just floating around the room at the moment, is my box of plain plug-and-plays. So this is just a box filled with stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching my setup in 2015 into 2016. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for a handhelds collection, which I'm going to be doing soon.